Let's take a look at FuseBase. It's a client collaboration platform and note taker and screen recorder and a whole bunch of stuff. Really great tool, fairly new, and it was featured on Product Hunt. You can still vote for it here. Product of the week, and I guess product of the month, product of the decade, of the century. So make sure to vote if you're using FuseBase. FuseBase was formerly Nimbus. If you guys remember Nimbus, note-taking platform, which was also very good. And when FuseBase was first announced, I was a little nervous because I liked Nimbus and I wasn't sure what was happening. And I didn't really need client portals at the time, so I thought I didn't need them. But I have been pleasantly surprised with FuseBase. So let's check it out. Log in. And this is the FuseBase dashboard. And I got the name here, LoudEgg.nimbusweb.me. This is the space, the overall workspace. You can customize the subdomain. I believe that they will be switching nimbusweb.me over to the FuseBase brand soon. So over here you have your little workspaces, separate spaces for, you could do this as clients, projects, whatever you'd like. Let me go to this one, Joe, just to show you what's cooking, what's under the hood. So you have all pages listed. This will be where the tasks will be organized. You could chat with other people in your workspace. This is where the folders will be. And down here is the client portal. Now, client portal depends on also which subscription you're under, how many client portals you can have. There's ways of you don't need to have a client portal for every client. You can use them for your business portals, or if you want to have, say, online courses, if you want to create a wedding planning site, you can use that. There's a lot of different use cases for the client portal. But let's try to focus more on what's up here, the top. So you have your folders. You can rename your folders like any other tool. From here, you can add a subfolder, a page, or a task. You can also add it from up here. New page, which workspace you want to put it in, a new portal, new folder, or you want to add another workspace. And all the workspaces will be over here on the side. So I like to add them from over here. So say we want to add a subfolder and call it Me Plumbing. All right, so I have this. Now here's another cool thing. You can switch up the folder icon. I like this. You can do a little smiley face for this guy if you want. We can change this one. Say we want to make it actually maybe something red. How about an apple? That's cool. So you can change these little icons, these little emojis, or if you want to also, let's see, find circle or square. I like to organize them all with like circles, different colors, or you can do squares. This way it just kind of separates that. But not that important. Just my OCD kicking in of how I like to organize folders. So then again, we can add it from here if you want to create a page, or you could do it from up here. I'll go from over here. So I want to add a page. Now we could call this whatever we like. Acme meeting 12/18. That'll be the title of it. Now over here, we can just start typing, we're in the meeting, testing some notes, just like anything else. You can hit the // and then suggestions will come up. So we could add a Kanban or task board if we'd like. So we could change this. So we could go work in progress. Help me hold. Completed. And you could change the tasks, cartoons, however you want to set that up, and you can check them off as you go. This meeting page we can also assign. You can do the @ and then can assign myself, or if we have other people, then you can do the @ again. If you want to do a date, when is it due? Let's do today. We have that. Now, when you add the tasks here, task will show up right here on your main task page. I would love it if FuseBase can add that when this up here is added, my name or date, it would show up in some sort of page or under tasks just to organize everything. That's something else to wait for in the future. So that's the task section. Let's do the / again. Task list, you can upload a file. This is great. The FuseBase AI, I'm loving this. You can use that. And you can ask FuseBase AI to write something or edit content that's in here. So say we can think of titles or, well, I mean, actually, I usually generate. You can say generate, think of, and then here you go. The AI is thinking about it, and it's producing some stuff. So right there, you have everything in one spot. You don't have to switch over to ChatGPT and other tools. You can just have one workspace. You could stop at any time. You can have it continue. Stop. All right. Now we can say done. If you want to keep it like this, if you want to discard, get rid of it, try again, copy. You can make it longer, shorter. Say we're done. All right. So now use page context. About 11. So 11 was how regular plumbing inspections save you money. And now it's writing an article about number 11. Okay. So it's done. Now, if you want to draft a sales email, a proposal, newsletter, blog post, brainstorm ideas, write a sales email about selling my plumbing pipes. And then it'll give you a nice email. So everything's staying on this page here. So it's great. See, the quality's good. I'm stopping it. You get the point. Done. We can discard. You have a lot of tools here. You can change the tone of voice. Again, you could copy and paste content in here, or while you're taking notes for the meeting or whatever you're doing, or you're writing poetry, you can use the FuseBase AI to edit it, spell check, grammar, make it sound funnier, whatever you want. Very cool. Let's see what other features it has. So / again, you can do video recording. So let's say we want to do could do screen and camera, screen only, camera only. Let's just do a screen. I don't need the microphone on. Start recording. Let's see, we can open up the Google page that I have here, share. Now it's going to pop open to the other window I had, and it is sharing right now to that page. So we can look for pizza in New York. Say I'm explaining to someone how to do a search. And then they have a pizza website, and we're going to look at the competition. Hey, so-and-so pizza client, this is what's ranking right now. I think maybe the 20 best pizza places in New York City. This would be a good way to go. We could either get on this website or create an article that would bump it. What do you think? And then we could just do stop sharing. All right, so that's done. Let's go back to the page. And now that video is embedded on this page. I mean, we went from plumbing to pizza, but I think you get the idea. And the video is ready. I just realized that I disabled the microphone for that option. So there's not going to be any sound on this one. But you can see you got the video here. So we can keep that in our notes here. We can even download it if we want to download and save it. And if you even want to edit the video, we can edit the video. All right, so that's done. So that's great for some screen recording, screen grabs. You can always use the Nimbus clipper as well if you just want to get images and screenshots, but I like having the video recording in here. And then we can always share the page. So if you want to share it with the client, someone else on social media, you could password protect it. You can embed it, change the size. Now let's see what else we got in here. Got integrations here. So if you want to embed anything, like say we want to get our Google Sheets, you want to share, you just want to make sure anyone with a link can open it, embed, and just copy paste, and there you go. You have your Google Sheets in here. Now, of course, I probably would put these all on separate pages. I mean, this started as a meeting page and turned into tasks and then turned into pizza and videos and keywords. I'm just trying to show you everything in one spot. If you want to not embed Google Sheets, or you can use Google Docs, or there's so many other things. I've just been testing embedding all kinds of different platforms in here, and a lot of them do work. And the FuseBase team is constantly updating it so more tools can work with FuseBase. So that's great. But if you want to add an image, you can click to add a file, PDF. You can use a table as well. I'm starting to prefer just using the table rather than embedding Sheets, but sometimes you have some stuff, a lot of big files on Sheets, so it's easy just to embed. But if you're starting from scratch, you could just use the table feature right here, and then you have all this. If you want to add more columns, just click on that. Want to add some more down here. If you want to right click, you can make it whatever cell type you'd like to make it. So we can make this currency. Let's say we want to make this a checkbox. I like this one, progress. You can make a progress one. You have checkbox. It's cool. You can do the background color. So play around with this as well. A lot of fun. Select items. That's 2. So you got all that. Pretty neat. Your H1, your headings, heading 2, however you want to format each page. You can do a bullet list, checkbox list, add a link. If you want to add a link, copy, paste a link in there. You can do it, just add the URL, title. You can do an embed or just as a bookmark. So you have that. We can go in here, and if you want to duplicate this, you can duplicate it. Then you can go in here and rename it however you want. You can make other folders. So that's another folder. Let's say we call this one Z. Now, what I'd like to see is that you can drag and drop the folders and reorganize them. They are working on this feature. I believe that should be out soon, I'm hoping, so that you can move things around. It was in alphabetical order until recently, and then I believe they switched it over to whichever project is most recent will be the top one. Also, it would be great is when you open one folder, the other one closes, just because it can get very busy on the side here. But this is all stuff they're working on, and the tool is great already. It's just little things. So let's say we make another page, and then we want to say, call this Joe Art lesson 101. We'll say, bring your brushes. Class starts Saturday, whatever we're writing here, right? All right, so I have this, and I want to make this added to the portal, or I want to put a schedule in here, a whole bunch of stuff. Just click add to portal, make it visible, add page. Down here's your portal, content, and then you'll see here in the sidebar, navigation, it's in the portal now. Now the portal, this is the visual editor of the portal. You can customize this how you'd like, add things, edit things. So say I want to make this for my art classes. I can add the stuff from my notes, like I just did, to here. And then let's view it as a client. And right now it's just template form, file management. So it has all the template stuff, the old stuff. So you see Joe's art lesson is over here. and now it's part of the client portal. So if I wanted to share this link with my students, I could have the information here that I had in my workspace and send it over, remove it, make it visible. So FuseBase basically combines your internal workspace with the external, and you can share what you want, or you can use it with team members, students, friends, however you'd like. You can also add people to your workspaces. So manage members. This is who we have in here, just me. If I want to add someone, I can add someone here. Whoever's already in the system. My wife is a member. She has her own workspace here. If you want to go over here to the screw here, settings, you can see your members. And you can invite team members here. And then you would invite them through here. And then which workspace you want to give them access to. Do you want to make them a member, a guest, or a manager? You have to double check on these just to see what kind of access you want to give people. If you're just going to be able to view or edit or manage the whole space, be careful you don't give them full control of everything. They could just delete it or have way too much fun. So making them an admin would give them like the full power. You could create and edit or read only, and then which workspace. Then you would add them here, and then I usually go back into each separate workspace to see what access I've given them, and if I've accidentally given them access to one of the workspaces that I did not want them to have access to. Again, it's up to you if you want to, and up to the plan that you're under. If you want to make these all client workspaces and add more, you can add another workspace here if you want to call it whatever you want, and then it would create another workspace, and another little icon would come over here. So you can set them up all across the side here. What I like to do is just separate the brands and do it that way. And then within each one, have my clients or have my project folders over here. So whatever you want to call each folder, this could be the tools folder, and then we can add a page or a task, and then we can call this whichever tool you want and organize it that way. That just clicked on, there are templates as well, template gallery, and you can add these to your workspace. And they're free to use. I'm not sure which ones, if there are any that cost extra, but I've been using some free ones, and they're pretty good. So this is the internal space, the client portal. I'm still playing around with this some more, but you can edit it, customize it how you like. You can switch the theme colors, add files. Go here, change the theme. Whatever you're done, just do publish. Go back, change announcements area, all of this stuff. This becomes your own little private portal, well, public portal. And this one, you can add whichever name you'd like. So I just used Joe for this. It was available. I got it. And then this is all public. So you can add your logo up there. I haven't done that yet. If you want for your clients, you can put invoices up here, proposals, things that they need to review, tasks that you've completed, whatever you can think of. So that's that. There's a lot more we can go over with FuseBase. I just wanted to show some of the basic stuff and how I've been using it. And it's basically replaced like 3 tools that I was using in my workflow every day. So for a note-taking tool, organization, tasks, your data. I've been using a lot for SEO work, where I organize all my strategies, keep track of backlinks and on-page planning, audits, meeting notes, the AI helping me write better, responding to emails, recording screen shares. And then I'm slowly going to develop the client portals, mainly for a knowledge base for clients that they can have access to, certain questions, repetitive questions that I could just store there, and they can check that out, make it easier. But yeah, let me know if this helped, and might do some more FuseBase videos in the future. Just wanted to show what I've been doing with it. All right. Hope you guys have a great holiday, And if I don't talk to you, a great new year. Bye-bye.